Pensacola Christian College welcomes you to the Collegian Basketball Championship.
Welcome to the 2024 Men's Collegian Basketball Championship. Tonight's game features the Alpha Psi Delta Barracudas and the Iota Chi Delta Stingrays. Team entrances will start in just a couple minutes. While you're waiting, enjoy beverages and food from concessions outside the southwest side of the court. Again, team entrances will begin in just a few moments.
Established in 2014, looking for their first Collegian Basketball Championship with a record of 9-2, welcome to the court, your Alpha Psi Delta Barracudas! Established in 1987, having won one Collegian Basketball Championship prior, with a record of 11-0, welcome to the court, your Iota Chi Delta Stingrays! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Men's Collegian Basketball Championship. Please stand as we're led in prayer by the Kappa Psi Scorpions President, Dylan Bryant. After prayer, please remain standing as we are led by a Collegian Officer Ensemble for our national anthem.
Let's pray. Dear, we thank you for this day. God, we thank you for the opportunity to come out here. God, I thank you for Greek Week and everything that we've been able to participate in. God, I lift these guys up to you. I pray that they would play with passion and intensity for their teams. God, I pray that you would keep them safe tonight. I pray that we would take the lessons we've learned from the different pillars of Greek life this week and we would apply them in our lives and that we would always lead others to you in our lives. It is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is now time to introduce the team's starting lineups. Let's begin with the starters for the Alpha Psi Delta Barracudas. Number 11, a freshman guard from Florida, Andrew Johnson. Number 14, a freshman guard from Florida, Ethan Jarrell. Number 15, a senior guard from Florida, Cameron Lewis. Number 21, a senior forward from Virginia, Luke Stickles. And number 25, a senior center from Kentucky, Blake Adams. Now let's introduce the starters for the Iota Chi Delta Stingrays. Number 12, a sophomore guard from Pennsylvania, Caleb Roseman. Number 15, a sophomore forward from Pennsylvania, Connor Roseman. Number 20, a junior guard from Pennsylvania, Damian Rutt. Number 22, a junior guard from Wisconsin, Sam Johnson. And number 23, a senior center from Illinois, Spencer Linder. Tonight's officials are Tim Mowry, Troy Robinson, and Aaron Jacobs.
The madness continues in March during the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Instead of the Eagles playing, we have the collegian final between the Alpha Psi Barracudas and the Iota Chi Stingrays. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman. Alongside me, Liam Gertz, the second team all-region selection in the South region, and also forward for Pensacola Christian College. Liam, great to have you beside me tonight for the first time, now I'm thinking about it, as both of our collegians, my alma mater and your current collegian, face off to decide the winner of the championship.
Yes, sir. It's great to be here, Alvin. Looking forward to a good game. These are two really good teams. I'm excited to see what happens.
Damian Rutt in a hurry, gets a handoff to Sam Johnson. Now Caleb Roseman will attack. on the other freshman guard, Johnson, to no avail.
It's a good drive. Maybe look to kick out there.
Very high intensity first offensive possession.
I was talking to you earlier, but I think this game is going to be decided on our offense. Both of these teams have lots of offensive firepower, so let's just see what they can do tonight.
Blake with a great idea to dish off to the wide open Luke Stickles on the low block, but that possession right out of his hands.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get a hand on it, but you know how it is. I mean, you're playing in front of a big crowd like this. There's a lot of jitters going on. I understand.
The Eagles now, and rather the Barracudas in a 2-3 zone. They
Good
go to Sam
feed.
Johnson wide open down low, and he converts the easy two.
Yeah, if the Stingrays can keep getting that ball inside out against that zone, the Barracudas are going to have to come up with an adjustment pretty quickly.
And Iverson cut to get Gerald a little bit open, and a pistol set ran for Johnson. And then that is not Amos Johnson, but Sam Johnson caught in the cookie jar. Wow, two Johnsons there.
Yeah, he's been getting a lot of steals in the playoffs, but I don't know how tight the refs are going to call it, but he may have to keep his hands to himself tonight.
Great anticipation there. The Stingrays heading the other direction. Roseman settled for a shot. Now here is Rutt.
Looking to get a screen action going up top.
Great block there by Blake Adams on Linder.
Great defense there. A little bit of a full court man-to-man going on here on Mr. Lewis over here.
Here is Johnson, Andrew Johnson, that is guarded by
Ooh, good
Sam
pump
Johnson.
fake.
Fired there for Ethan Gerald to no avail.
That's the kind of shot you want him taking if you're a Barracuda. I mean, if he gets that in, if he finds the bottom of the net, it's going to be a long night for the Stingrays.
Rutt will fire. Jumper no good. Stickles the rebound.
Pushing the ball up quick here.
Andrew Johnson with the fading jumper. Difficult shot, no good. Stickles works inside. Layup no good.
Stingrays are going to have to get back on defense. The Barracudas are looking like they're trying to run them out of the gym tonight.
Rutt fakes the handoff. Roseman will attack again, loses possession.
Strong drive, but good defense there by the Barracudas.
Great pass to Andrew Johnson. Finish no good.
Stingrays now in transition, see if they can do something with it.
Great pocket pick there by Ethan Gerald.
Barracudas are looking like they're really locking in on defense tonight.
Andrew Johnson, the play caller. Here's a handoff. Lewis works inside, the floater, no good. Great looks here for the Barracudas, Liam. But what are the Eagles, not the Eagles, what the Barracudas going to have to do to possibly find the ball to get to the bottom of the barrel?
Right now, it just looks like they're shooting the ball just a little bit too fast. They kind of get excited. It seems like it's coming off their hands a little too quick. I think if they're just slightly more patient, they've got it.
Roseman, the contested try. He had 14 in the semifinal game against the Cobras.
Both of those Roseman boys can shoot. If they find the bottom of the basket, it's a long night. Good feed.
Stickles inside, basket good for the Cudas. Great ball distribution as well by the Barracudas.
Oh, yeah. I love watching Blake play. He's a very good passing big man. I love to see that out of him.
Linder tries to work on Adams. Linder loses possession. Roseman snatches back.
Swing out to Spencer.
Linder, he'll fire. Good.
That one's good. It's one thing you got to worry. Both of these teams have some lights-out shooters on their team.
Here is Andrew Johnson.
Looks like we've got subs coming in for the Stingrays.
Adams goes inside to Stickles. Stickles works inside, too strong on the finish.
Man, if you're the Barracudas, you're getting everything you want right now. You just can't quite finish.
Roseman loses possession, saved there by Gerald. Roseman collects it.
Smart decision to pull it out and reset the offense, see if you can get something going.
Roseman stopped in his tracks. The steal by Lewis. Lewis and Rutt.
Lewis has a shooter.
Step back jumper, no good. Roseman goes to his brother. Linder fires again. No good. Great box out there by Stickles.
Seeming like the game plan from the Barracudas is just kind of let Spencer shoot the ball. I don't know if that's going to work for him or not, but so far it hasn't killed him.
Already converting one triple.
Little horns action.
Great
Good backdoor.
Lewis converts at the rim. Cameron Lewis, a known three-point shooter, goes inside off the backdoor cut there, Liam.
That's a smart play there. That's a smart play from a smart player. He knows they're looking for that three ball.
Roseman fires and makes Gerald pay.
Great shot there by Roseman.
A double team there for Andrew Johnson.
Stickles looking for Lewis. I think we might have a moving screen there.
Blake Adams out of the game here for Chandler Fitzgerald. Rather, Chandler Reddick. And now Johnson, the inbounder. Washer also in, as well as Kendall. Here's Lewis. Barracudas trailing now by 7. Gerald will attack. Gerald goes down low to Reddick. Stickles works inside, goes back to Reddick. Nearly gets his pocket picked. Gerald will fire from long range. Oh my!
What a shot.
Boom, boom, boom! Ethan Gerald, oh my! Almost a desperation heave there, Liam.
That was a crazy shot, but I mean, he's known to hit those.
Here's Washer. He had 13 in the semifinal game against the Cobras. Linder will drive on Reddick. Linder, basket good. He leads all scorers right now at 5. Jordan Reddick also to the table here for the Barracudas. Johnson gets downhill. Spin move, fading jumper, good.
It's a good play there.
That spin move, a very vital play in the basketball game there, Gertz.
Oh yeah, I love to see it. I mean, you know me, I love to use that spin move as much as I possibly can.
Linder will fire another triple just out of the rim. Washer the rebound and good.
Great offensive rebound there by Washer.
Johnson, the play caller, as the Eagles, rather the Barracudas, trail by 6. Johnson to the basket. Count the bucket and the foul. Johnson getting downhill. The paint was wide open to take advantage of. Liam.
That's what he does. He finds a mismatch and he takes it. Washer got a little too close to him and he just blew right by him to the rim. There was no help defense. Good and one.
Reddick out of the game as well for Blake Adams. And here's Johnson now at the free throw line. Has struggled this season converting at the charity stripe. Misses the first one, rather the last one. Here's Plew. He'll go to Miller. Miller quickly to Washer. Washer works on Adams. Step back jumper. Good. Oh my!
Great move by Washer. Love to see it.
Handoff. Lewis will fire. Misses everything. Johnson tries to save it, but to no avail as the Barracudas continue to trail by 6. Here's Roseman. Takes the screen from Miller. Roseman will fire a contested look. No good, but Roseman the rebound. Washer using a plethora of jab moves to the basket. No good, no call as well. Here's Lewis in transition. Lewis, the runner, no good. The rebound by Kendall Plew. That's a steal by Gerald. Gerald goes to Lewis. He fires. No good. Here's Roseman. Roseman attacks. Roseman to the basket. No good, but a foul on Adams. Great attack there by Roseman, not trying to alter his shot, going straight through the body of Adams as he picks up his first foul. First free throw good for Connor Roseman. He has 4 so far. What do you like about Connor's game here, Liam?
Well, as you just mentioned, he went straight in. He didn't try to finesse. He didn't try and avoid. He went straight in, got that foul. Majority of the time, if you go to that lane, you're going to get fouled. You might as well get the free throws when you're done with it.
The Barracudas now trailing by 8. Plew expecting to meet Cameron Lewis. Here's a 3 here from Ethan Gerald, just out of the rim. A tough blow for the Barracudas. Roseman trailing. Roseman to the basket again. Loses possession. Gerald will stop and pop. That one no good. Reddick there for the rebound, but unable to pull it down. Roseman again. Boom!
Man.
And a timeout called by the Barracudas as they now trail by double digits. We will step aside. Point guard Andrew Johnson back in the competition here for the Barracudas. They are trailing by their total score 11 as the Stingrays now have 22. Liam, we mentioned off air that the Barracudas are getting the looks they want, but just unable to finish.
Yeah, they're getting good plays called. They're running the plays correctly. They're getting right to the rim. They just, again, are firing a little too quickly. I think if they just had a little more patience, they might be able to get those to fall.
Stickles attacking the basket, going straight up. Linder having a hand on the ball, but unable to convert. A clean block. Now Stickles to the free throw line to convert on 2 free throws. Luke Stickles, the brother of your point guard, Paul Stickles, a guy you play with on the Eagles basketball team.
Yes, sir. Both of those Stickle boys, they put the hustle in, that's for sure.
First free throw good for Paul Stickles, rather Luke Stickles. I'm not going to lie, I always mess up their names even on air. That's Luke Stickles, the senior education major, as he misses the second free throw attempt. Rutt goes to Miller. Miller attacks. Miller off the backboard, no good. Great attempt, but unable to finish there by Clay Miller. Gerald, a deep try, no good. Washer, met now by Gerald. Gerald who missed that three-point attempt on that last offensive possession. Washer gets stripped, somehow finds Linder. Rutt takes a screen from Linder. They find Sam Johnson. Johnson will pop a 3. That one way off. Not a successful offensive possession here for the Stingrays.
No, it started with a lot of contact that wasn't called, and I think they just kind of threw it away from there.
The defense on Cameron Lewis remains in the full court setting. Andrew Johnson, guarded by Sam Johnson. He'll attack. Great pass to Lewis. Now Johnson. Here's a screen there by Stickles. Johnson will attack on the mismatch. Off the backboard, no good. Got the mismatch you wanted, but you have to convert at the rim. Johnson will attack. Layup, no good, just out of the rim. A lot of easy layups being missed here in this matchup here, Liam.
That has been the story of this game, missed layups on both sides.
I'm assuming just the lights are too bright here in the Orlando Sports Center Arena. And a lazy pass there by Johnson. Linder goes to Miller. Miller, the layup, the basket, and the foul.
Good feed by Spencer Linder, a way to run the floor as a big man there, Clay Miller.
And one.
Great basket there by Miller. Running the floor, as you said, finishing through the contact. You see, he could have altered his shot. There was a possibility that he would have made his shot a lot more difficult and also not even being awarded the whistle.
Exactly, especially in this game. They've been given the contact, they've been letting it go a little bit.
Miller rebounds his own miss, and he'll go straight to the basket. That ball tipped off the foot of Miller. That wipes that offensive possession away. Roseman into the game here for Miller. But a bit of a full court man press here by the Stingrays. Johnson guarded by Johnson. Here's Andrew Johnson. Goes to Gerald. He'll fire. That one off. Kept alive somehow by Lewis. And another wasted possession here for the Barracudas, as they continue to trail by their total score.
Yeah, once again, just a little bit of rushing on the Barracudas side.
Roseman goes to his brother Roseman. Great attack to the basket. And the foul on Ethan Gerald despite the rejection by Blake Adams. That's his second foul of the game. With this stopped clock situation here, instead of having the running clock in a collegian ball, having 2 fouls with 7 minutes remaining in the first half is very crucial as Roseman knocks down the first one.
Yeah, it's a lot different whenever you have that stop, that clock stop. It's a whole different ball game.
Both free throws good for Roseman. The Barracudas unable to muster up anything offensively. Cameron Lewis also scoreless in this game. Johnson goes to Lewis. Possession will stay here with the Barracudas. Here's Adams. He'll find Johnson on the back door, and another blown opportunity there by Andrew Johnson. Here's Rutt. Layup no good. Both teams just missing wide open opportunities.
Well, the difference in those two plays, both players try to shy away from the contact like we've been talking about. Just go in, get your foul.
Fadeaway jumper for Stickles. Off the iron, no good. Lewis, the rebound, and the putback, good.
Lewis finally getting on the board.
Not finding much success from the perimeter, but doing the dirty work inside. Roseman goes to Linder. Linder guarded by Adams. Linder gets the step, and a block there by Adams. Second chance opportunity, no good. And the Eagles, rather, the Barracudas get rewarded another possession. I'm so used to saying the Eagles so often when I broadcast, it's almost just second nature. But the Barracudas get the extra possession. Here is Lewis. He has 2 field goals on this game. Johnson goes to his former high school teammate. Great attack to the basket. Bucket no good. Roseman the rebound. Roseman will bulldoze inside. Basket no good, but Rutt the follow.
Again, just the Stingrays running the floor.
Johnson loses his defender, and he'll pull up for the shot. That one no good. The Barracudas doing a poor job rebounding the basketball and also running the floor. That's an easy look. No one touching him for Damian Rutt. Now the Barracudas' deficit is starting to spread.
If you're the Barracudas here, you have to find a way to stop them from going end to end with nobody getting in between them and the basket.
Kendall Plew into the game here for the Barracudas. Rather for the Stingrays, actually. Johnson gets the switch off. He'll attack. Great help side block there by Plew.
Great help defense by the Stingrays.
Now 5 minutes remaining in the first half. The Barracudas down by double digits. Johnson, another layup attempt. Basket no good, but a foul.
Great feed there by Blake Adams. Love to see it.
That sends Johnson back to the free throw line. Johnson, a plethora of opportunities to score, but is unable to get the ball into the basket this first half. Now here's the second trip now for Andrew Johnson. First free throw good. Johnson, the leading scorer here for the Barracudas, now with 5. Connor Roseman leads all scorers so far with 8. 2 triples to his name as well. Both free throws good for Johnson. Plew guarded now by Lewis. Roseman thought about a shot. Picks up his dribble and goes to his brother. His brother takes a wide open mid-range jumper, no good. Adams a great rebound. Now the Barracudas with an even number break. Stickles goes outside to Adams. Gerald will fire. 3, no good. Linder goes to Plew. He's left all alone. Plew loses possession, and here comes Lewis.
Great defense by Adams.
Johnson, fading jumper, no good. Rebounds his own miss. Fading jumper for Lewis, that one no good. A long first half of missed opportunities here for the Barracudas. Johnson spins off Stickles, too strong off the backboard. Both teams, fatigue is a huge factor in this game, Liam.
Oh yeah, you can tell they're starting to lose their legs a little bit there. Just that high pressure at all times is killer.
Basket no good for Lewis. Roseman finds Lindard. Backboard good. And here's a timeout by the Barracudas as they continue to trail big in this matchup. Four minutes to go. The Eagles, rather, the Barracudas down by double digits at this portion of the game. In order for the Barracudas to make this even a matchup to consider, momentum to push it to the second half is desperately needed here at Leo.
They need to have a strong last 4 minutes so they can open up strong next half.
And Here's a big shot there by Cameron
Cameron Lewis.
His first look from downtown.
Three.
Linder goes to Plu. Roseman. Great defense there by the Barracudas in the man team. Plu goes out to Roseman. Great move to the basket. No good by Roseman. And an off-ball foul for him as well.
Starting to see a little bit of life
Fouls
out
on
of the Barracudas
Stingrays, number
here.
15, Connor Roseman.
Yeah,
his
a lot.
First
We were
of
mentioning
the
this
game.
after during the break, actually.
Subbing in for the
rule
Stingrays,
changes
number
going
20,
from
Damian
the
Rupp,
regular season
and number
to the
24,
championship.
Clay
Normally
Miller.
in the regular season, you have 20 minutes, no stop clock, and 3 timeouts. But in this portion of the game, you have 20 minutes stopped clock with 5 timeouts, making fatigue a huge factor in this game.
Very big factor. But like I said, we're starting to see a little bit of life. A good three-point basket, a good defensive stop.
3 for Lewis, that one way off. Gerald had an opportunity to score there, but unable to convert, shying away from the contact. Roseman unable to get the rebound. Adams pulls it down. Great pass inside to Johnson. Gerald fires. 3, no good. Near steal attempt there by Lewis. Roseman picks up his dribble. They go inside to Miller. Miller works on Adams. Inside, outside. Rutt will attack. Roseman, he'll fire. No good.
It's a great find to the corner. Just got to knock those down.
The Eagles catch a bit of life after that missed attempt. Malone now guarding Johnson. Johnson will attack on Malone. Layup, no good. Lewis the rebound, and an evident foul there on number 21, Jesse Malone.
Fouls on Barracudas, number 21, Jesse Malone, his first of the game.
That one on the Stingrays player, Jesse Malone. And now the Stingrays having 101 free throws for the remainder of the half. First free throw good for Cameron Lewis.
If you're the Barracudas, this is the time to start really driving it hard at them. You know you're going to be shooting free throws, just take it to the hole.
Next attempt good for the Barracudas, cutting the deficit to 11. Rutt takes a screen from Miller. Rutt to Roseman, a contested try, no good. He's hit a couple of those. Lewis with the secured rebound. Johnson to Gerald. Gerald fires. No good. Kept alive by Johnson. Adams will attack. Basket good. Wipe it away. An offensive foul. Wow.
Fouls on Barracudas, number 25, Blake Adams, his second of the
Great
game.
awareness for Clay Miller to step over into that and take that charge.
Very interesting play call there by the baseline official, wiping away crucial points to bring this game to single digits. As an attack there by Roseman. Malone. Roseman. Rutt will fire. No good. Controlled by Roseman. Rutt, 2 for $1. He'll fire. No good. Adams the rebound. Just under a minute remaining. The Barracudas an opportunity to take this thing under double digits. An isolation play against Malone and Johnson. Johnson gets inside. Runner good. Great basket there by Johnson. And the Barracudas put on a bit of a run here. 6-0 run in the past 2 minutes. Wow, what a game we have now in our hands. Now 9 and manageable for the Barracudas.
That is exactly how you want to end the half, going in with a lot of momentum. Just hope they can keep that coming out in the second half.
47 seconds remaining in regulation. Timeout taken by the Stingrays. 47 seconds remaining in regulation. The Barracudas now down by 9. I'm alongside with the second team all-region selection in the South region, Liam Gertz, also a Stingray in his own right. Here's Roseman guarded now by Gerald. Roseman tries to work on Gerald. Miller works on Adams. Linder with the runner, no good. Now the Barracudas an opportunity to get the final shot of the half.
A little bit of poor spacing there by the Stingrays.
Now an isolation play, I believe, on Miller. Jumper. No good. Kept alive. Basket. Nearly falls for Rutt. Oh my. And that's the first half, just before we decide the winner of this collegiate final. The Barracudas trailing now by 9. Caleb Roseman with 8 points, leading all scorers. Actually, Cameron Lewis with 9 leading all scorers. What a half we've been able to see.
It's been a great half of basketball. Barracuda's picking up some life there at the end. I'm excited to see what happens in the second.
We'll be back after this. Liam, we'll be back with a lot more impressive basketball in this matchup.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
It's a passion that unites us, the heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Please make your way back to your seats as we prepare for our second half. The second half of play will start in just a few moments.
The score is each team's reciprocal. 32-23, the Stingrays lead by 9. Alvin Chapman alongside with Liam Gertz, the second team all-region selection basketball player for the Eagles. What a game we've had so far. Cameron Lewis with 9 points in this contest, and Roseman also with 9 as well. That's a runner there by Lewis, no good. Gerald will fire a 3 on the second chance opportunity, and he connects.
Great inside-out basketball there. You love to see the three-pointer off an offensive rebound.
Just like that, the Barracudas only trail now by 6. Rutt finds Sam Johnson. Johnson loses his dribble. Roseman goes to Rutt. Rutt will fire a triple. That one no good. Great putback though by Sam Johnson.
Great box out for the rebound there by Sam Johnson.
Both points in the opening half coming off second chance opportunities for both teams. Great pass inside to Stickles. Stickles works on Roseman. Goes to Johnson. Johnson down low to Stickles. Back inside to Adams. Adams outside to Johnson. 3 on the way, no good. Great ball rotation by the Pensacola, not the Pensacola's, but by the Barracudas. But unable to get a basket to fall there. Linder, a contested take, no good. And an evident loose ball foul there on Sam Johnson.
Very quick shot there by the Stingrays. You'd love to see them kick it out, maybe get a little bit more ball movement, see if they can get a better shot out of it.
That is Johnson's third foul. Actually, that call changed there by the sideline official, making the foul now on Luke Stickles. They go quickly to Johnson. Roseman fires, no good. And an empty offensive possession there for the Stingrays. Here's Johnson on Johnson. Here's a contested try from Gerald, no good. Caleb to Connor. Great spin move to lose his man. Off the backboard and good. Great find there for Roseman. Johnson works on Johnson. Johnson in the driving lane. And the power off in the entire arena. Rather on the table. We now got sound back temporarily. Let's see if we can get our problems situated here. Are you able to hear me as well, Liam, at all?
I am. Briefly, in and out.
Let's take a quick break here. Actually, we're back. Let's take a quick break here as our visual comes back. Both teams will talk things over as the clock gets situated. $17:55 remaining on the clock. Stickles wide open, goes up strong. No call awarded to Stickles. Johnson, basket no good, kept alive by Johnson. The Barracudas trailing now by 10. Johnson gets downhill, goes straight up, and a foul on Linder.
Great drive by Johnson. That's what you want to see from him. Go in straight into the chest of the defender, draw the foul.
That's his second. Great job there by Andrew Johnson, not avoiding contact. I feel like a lot of times when the Barracudas are driving inside, they're trying to shy away or alter their shots. No, that's not how you get the whistle. You get the whistle by going straight up, going strong, and making the defender have to alter to you.
Exactly. It's very easy for the Barracudas to do that because realistically they are undersized here, and so it's easy to try and shy away, but you just got to keep going right at them.
Johnson now with 10 points. Perfect from the free throw line tonight. Rutt takes a screen from Linder. Johnson attacks. Rather Roseman. Linder finds a cutting Roseman. Roseman will attack. Step through move. No good. Great rebound by Gerald.
Fantastic drive, just couldn't quite get the basket.
Lewis draws two defenders. Johnson left all alone for a three of his own. Boom, boom, boom.
That is great basketball right there. Drive in, kick out, wide open three-pointer.
Johnson now with 13. Left all alone there. Rutt. Roseman, another spin move. Layup no good. Linder with active hands misses the second chance opportunity. What a great move there by Roseman, but unable to finish at the rim.
Got a very good spin move, but was altered by a shot blocker.
Adams unable to receive the pass. Both teams playing 4-on-4 here. Roseman goes to Rutt. Rutt attacks. Rutt, the layup good.
Great
Rutt
floater.
now with 6.
Great floater by Rutt, seeing that there was a defender there, not wanting to go in and draw a charge.
Fading three. Wow! Boom, boom, boom!
My
Gerald!
Goodness, that's another one.
Off balance. Gets back into the game. The Barracudas now trail by 4. Johnson works on Adams. Layup good. Strong take there by Sam Johnson.
Great strong take, got a layup out of it. Great play.
Here's a shot there by Lewis. No good. Rutt goes to Caleb Roseman. Roseman loses the ball. Roseman with the off-ball foul.
Great defense there by Cam Lewis, forcing him to lose the ball.
Washer into the game now for Johnson. And now Kendall Plew into the game as well for, I believe, Linder. Actually, he's in for Rutt. Johnson, the play caller. Gerald goes to Lewis. He'll take a triple. Gets the shooter's roll! Cameron Lewis!
Barracudas are lighting it up from downtown this second half.
And a turnover by the Stingrays. Goes to Stickles in the corner to tie the game. No good. Almost, he faked the entire arena out there with that shot. That was quite comical.
Quite the pump fake there. I think it got everyone.
Great defense there by Blake Adams.
Another turnover. The Stingrays just trying to rush too much, trying to gain back the momentum. You just need to be patient at times like these.
Goes corner. Gerald flies. No good. Great rebound there by Roseman to get it to Linder. And a foul on Gerald. Gerald now with 3 fouls. He has 2 threes on this game. Going to have to play on eggshells for the duration of this matchup.
13 minutes is a long time with the clock stop.
Plu will attack. Goes to Roseman. Roseman has had an offensive clinic all game. Oh, man.
Great up and under with the offhand.
Roseman now with 10, rather 12 points. Stretches the lead to 5. Lewis to the basket, no good. Linder, the runner, no good. Somehow keeps it alive. Roseman to the basket, no good. But a foul on the floor.
Seems like the Stingrays are adopting the Barracudas philosophy of just drive it to the hole, get the fouls.
Blake Adams, the center for the Barracudas, also with 3 fouls. And Linder unable to get it over. Roseman will attack again. Noticing the foul trouble of the Barracudas, goes straight to the hole. He has 14. Johnson goes to Adams. Lewis double teamed. He'll attack. Snatches back. Goes to Adams. Adams goes up strong. No call. Washer has Johnson. Loses possession.
A lot of up and down right now. Both teams wearing themselves out.
Both teams with an ample amount of timeouts. There's no point of putting them in a takeout bin and bringing them home. And Johnson draws the foul there on Washer. Here is now Andrew Johnson, the hometown kid, with the inbound. Stickles, wide open down low.
Great inbound play. Get the wide open shot at the rim. That's what you want out of an inbound.
Very easy inbound play as well. Somebody screens away and somebody's wide open, honestly. Contested look for 17, no good for Roseman. Lewis will let one fly, no good. Roseman the Washer. Washer, three-pointer, good. He now has 7.
Great way to answer back. Great way to answer back.
Responds after the Lewis miss. Here's a 3 from Gerald. Boom!
Starting to find his rhythm in this second half. That can be dangerous for the Stingrays.
Roseman to Washer. Great ball rotation by the Stingrays. Roseman with the answer. No good. Second chance opportunity by Linder. No good. Third time is the charm. Roseman will let one fly. No good. Runt can't save it. Out to Lewis. Lewis tries to save it and somehow gets it off of Sam Johnson. Very crafty play to keep it alive for the Barracudas.
Great hustle out of both teams. Damian Rutt was all over the place, grabbing rebounds, saving the ball. Cam Lewis saving the ball. Great hustle.
This is a winner-go-home situation. Here's the screen away. Stickles wide open, fading jumper, good!
Same play, and it worked again.
The Barracudas should just do that every time, honestly.
It's a great call.
Roseman has been the answer for the Stingrays all night. Gets past his man, goes up strong, good! Oh, man. Roseman with 16. Gerald ahead of the defense, layup, no good!
Great find, just couldn't quite find the hole.
Roseman slow to get up. Johnson, no good. Johnson may attack here. Count the basket and the foul!
Great strong take, you love to see that.
Johnson with 15 tonight. That one on Rutt, his second foul. And Roseman slow to get up.
Yeah, not quite sure. It looked like he might have tweaked his ankle a little bit going for that block. I'm not sure. It looked like he was holding his ankle as he got up.
Here's the free throw for Johnson. Good. Now the shortest deficit it's been all game, 2 points. For the Barracudas. Roseman lets it fly. That one way off. Great box out on Sam Johnson by Luke Stickles. The momentum clearly in the Barracudas' favor.
Definitely a momentum shift, but there's also a lot of fatigue out there.
A lot of fatigue, oh my.
This would be a fantastic time for a timeout from either team.
They go inside. Adams, basket good to tie it up at 49!
What a game. Tied up, 10 minutes to go.
Rutt to Miller. Miller tries to work on Adams. Miller, layup, no good. Johnson. It's a foul on Sam Johnson, Andrew Johnson, the recipient.
I would love to know how many offensive rebounds Sam Johnson has. He's been all over the glass tonight.
Rutt, the inbounder. Not a whole lot of options here. They go to Miller. Roseman goes to Washer. Washer will attack on Gerald. The rejection, oh my!
Great help side defense there by Ethan Gerald.
Doing a great job of defending without fouling as well.
That's dangerous. I think he has 3 fouls right now. It takes a lot of confidence to still go for that block.
Johnson also with 4 fouls. Here's the runner, good for the lead. And that's a timeout as well. The Barracudas with the lead in search for their first championship ever. We'll step aside briefly. The Barracudas with their first lead of the game and of the night. Oh man, what a game we've been able to see. Alvin Chapman alongside with Liam Gertz, a Stingray himself. What a game we've been able to witness tonight.
It has been all Barracudas coming out of the half.
Rutt to the basket. Layup, no good. Johnson the rebound. Johnson splits through traffic. Johnson with options. Johnson goes behind his back. Adams attacks. Goes down low to Johnson. Johnson, good! Yes, yes, yes! Johnson with 20.
That is phenomenal ball movement right there. Good rotation, good everything on that play.
Here's a handoff from Connor Roseman. Great defense there by Johnson. Linder will fire. That way off. Linder, great dive to the basket as well, not giving up on the play.
Again, Sam Johnson just cleaning up that offensive board.
Linder now with 9. A 2-point deficit as well. Gerald makes his man miss. He'll attack. He'll lose the ball as well. Roseman in transition finds Washer. Washer will attack. Washer, a foul on the floor. That one on Johnson is second.
Looks like I think they're going to give that one to Ethan Gerald. That'll be his 4th.
They give that one to Gerald. Reddick back into the game to relieve Gerald with 4 fouls. Roseman works on Lewis. Loses his man, goes to Linder. Rutt will attack. Roseman with 17. Linder to the basket and good. It's almost a near illegal screen there.
There's a lot of contact on that screen.
Now 7 minutes remaining in this game. Barracudas tie it up at 53. What a game so far. The Barracudas in a bit of foul trouble here. Ethan Gerald, an offensive prowess from the three-point land with 9 points, 3 threes on the bench for possibly at least till the 4-minute mark of this game.
Yeah, that's a tough pickup there. You want him out there to hit those threes that he's been hitting, but you also don't want him to pick up that 5th foul.
And also Connor Roseman with 17, 6 crucial second half points. Johnson loses his man, gets it to Blake Adams, and now Johnson with the switch off he wants. Johnson will attack. Johnson to the basket. Johnson with the circus shot. Johnson avoiding the contact. That is not what you want to do.
No, that's where you want to either dribble on through and find a different option or just go hard and hope you get the foul call.
Linder with the runner, no good. Stickles the rebound. Here is now Cam Lewis. Lewis with 12. Lewis gets the screen. Layup by Lewis, oh my.
Great.
The second field goal of this half.
Great drive there by Lewis, really working on that idea that they don't want him to shoot a 3.
Roseman will attack. Finds his brother. Roseman to the basket, no good. Great rebound by Blake Adams. Johnson goes to Stickles. Adams, patient here. Goes to Johnson. And the pocket pick by Johnson. Phenomenal defense tonight. The layup good. Caught Johnson playing with his food.
Great steal there by Sam Johnson. Puts his team back tied with the Barracudas. Crucial steal.
Here's the screen. Lewis will fire, no good. Rebound by Stickles. Stickles back to Lewis. Lewis will fire again, no good. Game tied at 55. Caleb Roseman goes corner to Sam Johnson. Spin move on Sam Johnson, no good, but a foul. That sends Sam Johnson to the free throw line to convert on 2 free throws. Having a phenomenal game as well, 10 points. And here's a timeout called here by the head coach, Trevor Longo. Very tactful thing to possibly ice the free throw shooter. We'll step aside briefly. The score tied at 55 apiece. The Stingrays and the Barracudas to decide the champions for the 2024 basketball season. Sam Johnson at the line. Johnson using his huge frame to his advantage, killing the offensive glass for the Stingrays. He has 10 points so far tonight. First free throw good.
Yeah, Sam has been having a great game, just playing that kind of garbage man role, doing whatever they need him to do whenever they need him to do it.
1 of 2 from the free throw line. Rebound by Lewis. Jesse Malone into the game. And that is a foul there on Jesse Malone. And that is now 1-on-1 free throws for Cameron Lewis. Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, not 1-on-1 free throws. One more to get to that mark of the game.
Not quite sure how I feel about that matchup of Jesse Malone versus Cam Lewis.
You see Roseman helping out there. They go inside. One more pass because Roseman was the help man. And Stickles converts at the rim. Stickles with 9.
Great mismatch basketball there. Isolate your mismatch. Use it.
Linder inside. Linder. Great defense there by Adams. Washer to the table here for the Stingrays. Here's a 3 here by Lewis. Boom! Boom, boom, boom!
Big shot by Cameron Lewis. Got over that screen, wide open three-pointer. That is not what you want as a Stingray.
Roseman, can he respond? He can! Anything you can do, I can do better, Caleb Roseman, rather Connor Roseman says. The Barracudas trail by 1.
Connor Roseman has been the big man for the Stingrays tonight.
No good on the layup. And I believe that is an out-of-bounds call there by Johnson. Didn't establish himself inside yet. If he went up with his left hand, that would be 2 points and heading back. Simple as that.
Exactly. He still has got to go up, finish strong on the strong side. Can't shy away from that contact. Just got to go straight up with it.
That could be a costly miss there for Johnson. Rutz goes to Washer. Washer attacks on Lewis. Goes to Roseman. Roseman attacks on Johnson. Basket, good. Oh, man.
Roseman just using his size to get over the smaller defender.
Way to abuse the contact there for Ethan Gerald. Barracudas lead by 1. Washer coming off the screen and he'll fire. Very long shot attempt, and Johnson can't save it. The Barracudas leading by 1. The Barracudas can ice the deal here. Great pass to Stickles. Stickles goes to Johnson. Johnson loses possession. Linder in transition. Linder misses, but a foul there by Lewis. I'm a big fan of that foul, honestly. Instead of making it an easy two, force them to force those 2 free throws.
Exactly. That's honestly a great defensive play there. You don't have any fouls. He's going to have a wide open layup. Fantastic foul.
Now Linder at the line to convert on 2 free throws. Linder having a phenomenal night tonight as well. That first free throw good. He has 12 already. And the lead for Linder and the Stingrays. This game initially seemed like it was all Stingrays. Now they have traded the lead back and forth. Johnson picks up a foul. And now 101 free throws, I believe now. No, not 101 free throws since they are the home team. But Johnson now with his 3rd. Johnson attacks. Johnson gets his pocket picked. Goes up again, no good. Adams the follow, no good. They go to Washer. Washer with a step back jumper. Boom!
Wow, what a shot by Washer.
Lewis gets a screen from Blake. And a great defensive anticipation there by Rutt. Tipped, made alive there by Linder. Linder will fire. Boom! That just might be the game there, folks. Spencer Linder with his 2nd 3 of the game.
Stingrays are lighting it up from beyond the arc. They caught fire here in these last 2 minutes.
The Barracudas have led by as much as 9 in this game. And they're basically letting this game slip away from them. How crucial are these last 2 threes made by the Stingrays?
These are big. I mean, it was a tie game before this. The Stingrays now up big. The Barracudas have just got to calm down, take it one play at a time. There is no 6-point play to get them back in this game.
Absolutely. Spencer Linder having the game practically of his life. 2 threes, 1 in the first half, another in the second half, at possibly the most crucial moment of the game.
Coming up big whenever the Stingrays need it the most. Both him and Washer hitting big-time threes here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, and honestly, you don't want to cast blame here, but if only the Eagles, not the Eagles, but the Barracudas could take care of the basketball and not avoid the contact in this situation, they'd possibly be in another situation in this game.
Oh, yeah, a lot of points left right on the rim.
Yes.
For the Barracudas.
It's almost like a food pantry of open opportunities, and the Barracudas not capitalizing on those open opportunities.
Exactly.
The Barracudas need to score quickly here. Johnson, met by Johnson. Gerald, guarded tightly by Roseman. And that's a foul there. Now I believe that is 101 free throws. I've said that like a million times, but it's been the wrong number. It's been a long day, but that sends Ethan Gerald to the free throw line. Still a lot of basketball left, especially with Coach Trevor Longo having majority of his timeouts. First free throw, no good. And Stingrays possession.
Barracudas are going to have to come up with something quick, some sort of press, something to get that ball back.
And the Stingrays will look to waste time here. Rutt will dribble the ball out. Yeah, they're going to look to waste time here, especially with a 7-point lead.
The unfortunate reality of no shot clock here.
Linder goes to Washer. Washer An attempt to score. Don't think that was a smart idea at all.
No, great defensive stand by the Barracudas. Now they got to push the ball.
And another pocket pick there by Sam Johnson, who has done a terrific job guarding Andrew Johnson for the most of this game, rather. The Barracudas have to shoot quickly here. The shot coming from Cameron Lewis, a lot of contact, no call. That just might do it.
Maybe would have liked to see a timeout called there, try and draw up some sort of play.
And Lewis with the foul. Now 51 seconds remaining on the game clock. And the man you want to have outside of Caleb Roseman, who's hit big shots, Spencer Linder, finally getting his last name right tonight. But what a half he's had. 9 points in this half alone, 17 at the game. On the game, rather. First free throw good. Make it an 8-point game.
Big free throw by Spencer Linder may put this game away.
A victory tonight can make this the second basketball championship in 3 years for the Stingrays. The Barracudas wasting a lot of time here. Have to get a shot up quickly. Johnson goes up strong. Basket no good, but a foul. Not a big fan of the Stingrays fouling as well, honestly, especially with the lead that they have. They want to just abuse the time as much as they possibly can. But that sends Johnson to the free throw line.
Yeah, you'd really like to see both teams here just play hands off and as sound as they can on the defensive end.
Johnson with 20, leading his team in scoring. Make that 21. Cam Lewis with 15. And Ethan Gerald with 11 tonight. Last free throw good for Johnson, giving him 22. The clock wasn't starting in that situation. Possession will stay here. Both teams in the bonus here. Johnson goes to Linder. Linder, foul. Blake Adams now with 4. Linder heading back to the free throw line to convert on 2. Linder having a phenomenal game. And honestly, the three-pointer to put this game honestly to bed.
Yeah, and I don't think that he's missed a free throw tonight. Not sure if he's the one you want to put on the line.
Another shot for Linder and good for the senior. And a timeout called by the Barracudas. Honestly, a little too late for timeouts here. You wanted them earlier, especially when the offensive possessions were a little sloppy. Nonetheless, we'll step aside briefly. The final 34 seconds of regulation before the Stingrays highly potentially receive the championship trophy. They've had an undefeated season so far, victorious in the semifinals and quarterfinals of their Collegian side. Spencer misses the free throw attempt and also a free throw line violation. Johnson.
Barracudas are going to have to score quick if they have any hope.
Three-pointer on the way, good. That sends Spencer Linder back at the free throw line. With 20 seconds remaining. He got the look he wanted as well. Linder hasn't missed but only one free throw here in tonight's matchup. Knocks down the first one.
Barracudas can only hope for a miss here.
And they get it. They have to push quickly here. Gerald takes a screen, pulls up for a jumper, no good. Johnson goes to Stickles. He'll fire, no good. And that's just about it. The Stingrays are champions for the 2024 Collegian school year.
Man, what a phenomenal game we got to watch.
Quite honestly, that second half, both teams traded the lead back and forth. Great play here by both teams' guards and bigs. But Spencer Linder and Connor Roseman, that stuck up among the crowd in this matchup.
Oh yeah, the two of them, they played well tonight for the Stingrays. And then Andrew Johnson for the Barracudas, he was having himself a night.
67-73, the final score, as Jacob Gentry hands the Stingrays the championship trophy. Congratulations to the Stingrays. Liam, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. And that is it for tonight's game. Congratulations to the Iota Chi Stingrays for being victorious, 73-67. Liam, thank you so much for joining me here tonight as well, man.
Thank you. I appreciate the invite. It's nice to be able to commentate a game with you, Al, and got to watch some good basketball.
Absolutely. Congratulations once again to the Stingrays and also the Barracudas for having phenomenal seasons. Other than that, we will see you guys next year.